Yo, what's up, black people? Getting at Tolamo, the queen of media. Welcome to another episode brought to you by Duo Publications and Production. Repeat study Nepeli. Mafuku. As a fashion designer in South Africa, studying a fashion business, trying to market your clothing, I'm speaking all things that. Are you a fashion designer or an aspiring fashion designer in South Africa or anywhere around the world? Then this video is definitely for you. So to those of you who have long subscribed to my channel, you know that I'm a fashion designer, even though I haven't posted many videos of fashion, but you know that I'm a fashion designer, so what's thank you. So I began fashion at 10 years old because I had this passion to style outfits, remake them, and ever since, I got a lot of attention for my outfits growing up, as young as 10 years old, as young as actually 5 years old, because I remember having these shoes and this dress and just loving it and wanting to rock it. So I'd say the passion for fashion has always been there, definitely. But I only began sewing last year. I only developed and established my fashion brand last year, which is 2021. And this year, I've done so much, I've learned so much. So what I would say is when you're starting a fashion business, you must have the talent or the skill. You've seen it, right? Because you wouldn't just wake up and say, I want to be a fashion designer. There's something that leads you to wanting to choose that career or that path for you. So if you have a skill, it can be through sewing with a machine, or it can be crocheting, or other ways. I don't know how else people put fashion items together, but if it's crocheting, you focus on that. If it's, well, you don't focus on that. So please. And I give out started the video I've been editing. Not that I don't want to, or I don't care. I do, but so, Kevin, where's that? Okay. Yeah. So I was saying, Jorge, you need to identify the kind of fashion designer you want to be, right? Because you can be a stylist and only work for events, style celebrities, the red carpet, style permanent members of society, if I may call them that, if they're worthy of being called that. Now, when you've decided that, okay, this is what I want, you don't even have to decide on one thing. You can say you want to style prominent people, celebrities on the red carpet. You can also say you want tenders for schools, right? For school uniforms, work uniforms, because they need to be sewn. They need to be sewn. There are tenders, fashion tenders for that. So you need to identify where you want to work, with whom you want to work with, like who do you want to dress, with whom you want to work. Yo, give us Swana because why can't you so? Yes, after identifying who, as a fashion designer, I crochet or I sew, and these are the people I want to dress. You need to test yourself. Ne? Test yourself, or can I make this dress that I want the celebrity to wear on the red carpet? Ne? Is this dress a red carpet dress? You need to test and criticize yourself, as well as look for criticism from other people, from friends, family, or just people online, outside. Get yourself out there. So once you've decided that, you now need to decide how you want to market your business and how you want to sell. Do you want to sell online, through marketing, online marketing, on social media? Do you want to pay people on social media? Do you want to pay social media apps like Facebook? Do you want to sponsor posts and promote them with a certain amount? Do you want to go out in the streets with your store, with your clothing store, with your clothes so that people can see? That's where it started with me. I had to ask these questions. And then I feel like I was a bit premature in registering my business because it was out of fear that if I don't register it, someone else will take my name, or they say it's theirs and blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't when you register a business, I feel like there are so many things involved, and I didn't learn about them until I registered my second business, which is Google Publications and Production. So with my first business being Hoka African Way, I wish I didn't register it as soon as I did. I wish I got things in order. I wish I learned before I registered actually, about tax returns, about everything, directors, everything that's involved, with running a business. There's so much that I didn't know, that I only discovered when I started school. So equip yourself with knowledge, okay? Like watch videos if you don't understand, ask people. You have to be willing to get yourself out there so that you can get your work out there, so that you can identify yourself in the fashion industry. This is me. This is what I want to do. This is where I'm going. This is where I'll be in wherever, whenever, right? Love what you do, most important. Yo, love it. Yes, criticize yourself, because if you are Woka, I made this top. If I made this top and these flowers were not sticking and they were falling and it was unhemmed and these fabrics was coming off, I don't know. It wouldn't please me. I would have to criticize myself and say, that's not cute. And I'd have to ask if someone would be willing to wear that. Sometimes just because you're willing to wear it and it's your style and people don't buy or people don't have the same sense of style, don't take that as offense. I know people don't usually support like businesses that easily. I'm mostly supported by strangers. But criticize yourself in a good way. Don't deny your light or your talent or the amazing work you do. One thing that keeps me going is saying, damn, that was just an idea. That outfit didn't exist. This top didn't exist before I made it. Do you understand? Yes, there's probably similar tops out there, but this specific one, this one, tailored for me. Yeah. So, love what you do. Fall in love with it every single day. Monitor your progress. Spend on yourself. Yes, that one. Spend, okay? Buy that fabric. Buy that material. Buy those needles and threads. Buy. Please. Yes, it's good to find funding, investors, to look for it. And it's not easy, barely starting a business. You can literally save for, if you crochet, it's even better. You don't need a sewing machine. So that's like minus 2K, right? Because that's like 2 grand. So you can just buy your wool and then you crochet. Spend on yourself. Even on marketing, spend. If you have a model you know of, spend on that model, pay that model, let that model get your work out there. But be fair to yourself. Be fair to yourself. If waiti ho wena, oka 500 per month, or oka 1.5 NSFAS per month, don't buy more than you can chew. Ne? Osaikisa ko, I can oka 1.5. So you can't be wanting to buy the sewing machine now. Otro chai, right? So have a budget and make sure that you help your piece and your talent is fed financially. Feed your talent. Not only like psychologically in terms of believing yourself or emotionally in terms of feeling what you do, or spiritually, but let me calm down. Spend on yourself. Spend on yourself. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Yes. So now I started my business, was it November or December? December 2021. December. December. I can go English, my twang changes. Why though? I don't know. I guess I So yes, make sure it's what you want to do. Don't do it because Oboni, this fashion designer, Arekisa an item ka 60,000 or ka 70,000 skip, and then I'm just gonna take a top or a shirt and then I'm just gonna sell it for 60K. because that's what they do. Because Bonnet, they will be fulfilled. They will be happy at the end of the day because it's their talent. It's what they wanted. Where now you are looking at them shining at what they're good at and you want to be them. Never chase something that's not yours. Never. You love a passion, chase that and chase it in your way. Don't say, I'm also gonna make this shirt 15K when you don't know where the value comes from. What made you get to being worthy of 15K? What work have you put in? What have I put into this top that I wanted to be 500 rand? If I sell it for 500 rand, it's fine. If it's right. But why is it 500 rand? How much did I spend to get this fabric or to make this fabric if I need it? How much time did I spend making it? What skills have I learned that allowed me to incorporate all the elements that are included in this top? So consider a variety of marketing strategies as well as a variety of ways you can express your talents, your gifts. Yeah, it's a gift, but what? It's a gift. Fashion is a gift. It's a beautiful one. Yeah, I actually recommend going out there and stalls and expos. If you're a student, even there's usually expos at universities or colleges. You can actually go there. Meet people, we must be willing. As an introvert, I don't like going out. I don't, because places are noisy, people are annoying sometimes. And I won't lie. I always want to leave too quickly because I'm like, I have everything I need here, why should I be there? So market yourself and get yourself out there. It might not be on a regular basis, but at least once a month, once in 2 months. Then don't just stay cooped up and use one method of doing something, right? Because that's marketing is wide, it's broad, it's online, it's in person, it's one. So that's it from me, guys. I give it too long. I can show it's really long, but that's all I wanted to say to my South African fashion designers and every other fashion designer out there. I hope we take the fashion industry to the globe. Because we already are amazing. I'm already amazing. I'm already amazing. This is the full outfit, right? This is the top. So I didn't show, I'm not wearing the full outfit today. This is the full outfit. Like one of us. Hi. So I'm glad that I found my talent and I'm passionate and I'm starting to develop in places where I didn't. And I'm not putting pressure on myself. I'm not comparing myself with people who've been doing this for decades. I'm not trying to outrun or outdo Gucci, Mr. Price, and all of these white old stores. I'm not trying to compete with them. Nor am I trying to compete with any other fashion designer. I'm taking things at my own pace. Figuring out what do I like, what can I do, and most of the time it's more fun to create than to present to the world. It's more fun to put an outfit together and see it and be fulfilled by it more than it is for the world to see it. So when the world sees it, it's just okay, right? For me, that's for me. I love creating. I love putting things together with whatever ideas I have. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm supporting, please, yo. I'll support them. Support your friend who's a fashion designer. Buy the top, those earrings. I also make earrings. Buy those earrings. They'll appreciate it, and you'll be adding to their worth, to their value, right? As well as your value in their lives. Not that money is the only value there is. If I didn't overthink, I think this video would be done. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, why are you watching all the time? Why are you watching and enjoying and not subscribing? You must join the family. So also subscribe to Bull Publications and Production. We have a new YouTube channel. Go TikTok, my TikTok is so bad. Please follow me. We'll follow each other. Bye. Bye, fashion designers.